Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa. Till I say that you get through. I hope say that you get through. I pray for you, you get through. With no peace and rest too. Call I die, I'll say that you get through. You no get faults, that you get through. Yeah. Jah have mercy on earth, the people of your covenant. Contrite right now, I asking you, begging you. I wish not to insult your measures, balances, and ropes. You are the judge of all deeds. Self-willed and fully aware. When transgressing against his laws, I and I many times. And still they beg and beseech, as if we don't deserve it and shouldn't have to take the fall. I and I know better than I and I Jedi. Juma, we know you in a much higher place than how these things come down. The spirit of Rastafari live on, live on. Man and man holding on to the early spirit of righteous zeal. Dready bring the message from Baba and reassure of his majesty in our community. So let the good mention live on, balancing the attack against our whole livity. Nature's inevitable ultimate pendulum swing on all ones of face eternity. Tell I that you get through. Tell I that you get through. God, I tell I that you get through. I pray for you, you get through. With no peace and rest too. God, I die, I'll say that you get through. Cataclysmic and daily traumatic. 100,000 are facing in the earth right now. Thank Jah Rastafari for your good. And remember the suffering others have with soberness. While we all eat, drink and make more and more merry. Closer and closer the calamity reach. And the utter Rastafari name and make it echo ricochet in the street. So in the final conclusion of it all, fear Jah and do. See equality of breath if you could. If you could hear now. What bias mind of the winds could be good. Do any good. Just share the rain upon all the hood. Upon all the hood. What's the difference between the wise and the fool? All of some shot ya between the rules. So pass I the holy sacrament and ask Rastafari the tunes until I say that you get through. I hope for you, you get through. I pray for you, you get through. With no peace and rest too. Call I die, I'll say that you get through. Self-application, get through. Get through. Zeal in your resonance, I'll get through. Everything I ever have in my life, I just give it to. So it's the simplest thing in my life right now. It's not my sing it said. Rasta said that the dragon and the eagle and them I get them wing clip. Secular judgment and see justice now. It's a confucius vain imagination, what a practice. Any technology with the Babylon, this girl them run gonna take up it. Meanwhile the destroyers have moved forward to obsolete. From pain and worry, Jah deliver my brown. Jah give Rasta see the emotional obstacle and them spiritual hurdle. Sometimes with such sweet out of this superstition, it make your blood curdle. No one feel live a life like Reverend Pan in a idol. From pain and worry, Jah deliver my brown. To give and live and ever bring and fulfill. Well, now go do it, now bound to listen my sing. Yearly I still see I the first, he is God and King. When they moving like the venom, when they type and have, you know. It's a flight of the arrow, where I travel up on the wind. All such imposter, we come tamper with the tiger king of king. The lion of the tribe of Judah, him don't have it a sitting. Who validate any such, we call themselves any such a thing. The allies were supposed to come to the aid of the king of kings. Anything I have ever have in my life, I just give it up. So it's the simplest thing in my heart. This song right now, come sing it, sir. Just as he said that the dragon and the eagle and them I get them wing clip. Secular judgment and see the justice come down. It's a vicious pain imagination, but I practice. Any technology with the Babylon discard and run gas, take up it. They will have to admit they have been over world events very short-sighted. The inner the World War II situation, the whole world war for the King of Kings. The whole thing set off because of Roman fascists. And it's the truth, and now then I want the youth of the generation to hear it. The American money of the Pope language planet. So when the British helped the Ethiopian and the Roman seat, what made Hitler stand down? When him could have did boom down London, did boom down the British. I humble to the Ethiopian crown. And still I see I presence in the country out. And a mistaken ideology just did a face about, yeah. And bust off and left the whole thing and tried to skip out. And became an infight in a one bad boy house. And the ghettos of the world and the whole thing tripled down. And the whole thing trickled down like a socio-political psycho behavior pattern. It come down and trickle down. Whether city or country pass or out in a park, this is how they mark it out. Just give unto them a plant of renown. Give to them a plant of renown that them no hungry house. Ganja would put food in the hungry mouth. Jaruba rad and from since Gideon I get a shout out. What make you think them call the back still match about? Depending on what them want to talk about. Acknowledgement of your goodness could have done help us out. Not a real lot, carry it up a natural law. Gratitude in a liberty and having a life harder. By the works they shall be known and what them faith talk for. If not to exemplify and to live up in a social, political, social behavior pattern trickle down in a way how city. Out of a sound of kingdom and empire, sound judgment and rule over the entire the masses of the world. Alibaba, blue collar ISIS, I mighty, I the emperor of the peace. I dry bread and drink liquor, clean water. It's a privilege to many in the hemisphere, which by the African riches feed the world out. In your back in modern dead and still a plant dagger. Woman city, Africa financing the world over. Build up them treasury, build up them manpower, build up with misery. That's we history in a day. Cause that in this because of Rastafari man recover. I see leap over the whole of the obstacle them put in a day. And nevertheless when the world is called up yonder, like out a football sing and tune and say over yonder. I Rasta answer the call of I ancient ancestors. They keep the generation gap from stretch wide. The people conscience lacerated like a flat tire. And the genesis of the age is Selassie Aja. And the genius of the age is Selassie Aja. He's when God and King is the emperor. With the word that world leaders cannot overpower. When the British have returned the Ethiopian scepter, but the scepter shall not depart from Judah. 2000 again down in September. The march on that in Miami and Atlanta. Ethiopian Midnite deliverance. From Ori to David to many ligature. I don't like that the dispute is better Solomon manager. But the crown of David is his father. Once we put a job description is an informer. Cover the truth like counter top cover with Mica. When nothing cannot be absorbed in the surface. About 500 recession and war take over. And the genesis of the age is Selassie Aja. And the genius of the age is Selassie Aja. Israel God and King is the emperor. You're with the world that really that cannot overpower. When the British have returned the Ethiopian scepter, but the scepter shall not depart from Judah. 2007 in September, them a chant in Miami and Atlanta. Ethiopian millennium, the difference. From a glory to David to many legal. Adonijah the dispute is better Solomon. But the crown number David is father. Mother, father, sister, brother, friend, all the suffer. They say you all been duped with a cold word for memory bankers to a house of old laughter. Like a Batman of the Joker and the Riddler. And regardless of them broke up all the families, and said divine justice have been served out, yeah. With the ark of the covenant in Ethiopia, and the children of the covenant the world over. I've been chewed up the scorn and the mockery for the genesis of the age is Selassie Aja. And the genius of the age is Selassie Aja. Israel God and King is the emperor. You put the world that bloody that cannot overpower. Rastafari mobilize the heart. We take a mental purity back. Sometimes the conscience are in how we are. People love to cold, can't feel nada. Sometimes the challenge are in how we are. After cramp and paralyze and papa, then realize that it never know they are. Even when apology is in order, and self-realization is in the dark. Moving strong like a war, strong like a war. Then creation discontinue that. What justice and mercy be in the law, depending upon what the circumstances are. Under Jah, originator of Ethiopia, has every restriction of a border. More time expansion don't have that, and here come infringe and overpower. Shells automatically cough like a war. When the makers of the law are the breakers of the law, them say amen and no amen the law. When gall and malice are in a them cry, and creation discontinue that. All Solomon seeds and Sheba cry. Yeah. Blue black people where came it to call the calf. No uniform a come with black, in blue and black, with powerful symbol secret attack. Right in the open invisible to watch, with secular academic knowledge attached to that. Well, right to judgment, tell them put it back. Hey, hey. Rasa here in a call, Selassie I call. Rastafari mobilize the heart. We take a mental purity back. Sometimes the conscience are in our way. Develop to cold, can't feel nada. Sometimes the challenge are in our way. After cramp and paralyze our papa, then realize that it never know they are. We get that generation, them build it dreaded behavior science infiltration create a lot of frustration, planting of endless framework of diversion. Oh yes, adjustment of hands and I got to adapt. Redistribution need right placement of fact, and the world curriculum I got to adapt. The victors I tell the story and a lie. All them kind of thing I got half a star. Lucifer greatest vice was humble now. Encourage rebellious angels anchor not. Went to a ship where anchor not. Then try to win ja anchor not. Yeah. They have been in and out of their chaos theory. Still remember respectfully. Try a little love at once. Separate the needs from wants. Make a real try for once. Try a little love at once. Listen to the youth for once. Coming from the root of one. Don't judge them without a chance. For none have come to power outside universal authority. For none are kings without the say-so of the Almighty. The rank and station must be reverent to their inherent dignity that institutes the stability within a hierarchy. Hey, make a real try for once. Separate the needs from wants. Make a real try for once. Try a little love at once. Listen to the youth for once. Coming from the root of one. Don't judge them without a chance. Yeah. There's a human nature inclination, follow fashion tendency that erodes the standing ground into quicksand quickly. Then there's the posts and the beams and the tide of steel in the foundation. These to uphold structurally is their potency, despite their customs and their nationality. Make a real try for once. Separate the needs from wants. Make a real try for once. Try a little love at once. Listen to the youth for once. Coming from the root of one. Don't judge them without a chance. Judean, Ethiopic, Kemetic, cultural, scientific initiation. The stepping stone climber, now flying over. Scorning the boulder, he climbed to get over. Remember, make a real try for once. Separate the needs from wants. Make a real try for once. Try a little love at once. Listen to the youth for once. Coming from the root of one. Don't judge them without a chance. guide, King Selassie. Both of them choices, good and evil. Document, sound like a boat is involved. Boat show turns to showboat. Notice away, tell them Rasta say, no, never mind. I know troublesome, no, never mind. This holy plant chose wisdom, and it is true, it is one we overlean on. Lean on, yes. Fatigues are the overuse of your function. Reality have it on upon the main come. Who am I talking? I and I hope to strive is for the good men to live and the serpent tension to unwind. Reptilian bicameral mind, the canoptic mouth of the Nile. Papyrus reeds in saturation still appear to be dry, to be dry, dry, dry. All these things in hair and skin are specific to geography. Where come from I? Africa, where come from I? Come from I and I, Rastafari. The simmy peacock tears, the merchant's snare, the display feathers for years. Display your wares and your whereabouts, don't care. All the she and I is kiss and tell you here. Do you hear? Yeah, it is a drivel mentality, overfeed the pigs and the risk. No one cried when given a 9 for 6. All turn their overestimation incidents into clenched fists. A scalpel aroma of liquid smooth to live. Your brain burden bringers who still have not heart for this. At your own risk, at your own risk, yeah. It takes raw courage, Selassie I, to fear not the muddle of the multitudes. Reply, how despise. It takes an inspired heart to seek to keep love and joy. Revelations and disclosures now. I and I own wants, force the maid not so to bow. And still lock snuff culture in know-how. You know how, you know how. I and I, who am I talking? I and I hope and I strive for the good men to live, the serpent tension to die, to unwind. Reptilian bicameral mind, Rastafari, the canoptic mouth of the Nile. Papyrus reeds in saturation still appear to be bone dry. All these things in hair and skin, depending on where you've been, where you from, who you in. Ethiopia is in a youth from time. King Selassie, I am alongside Mama Mega. World Welcome sharing of your legacy now. Who stole their liberty to museums to show? So don't antagonize for the world unknown. An interrupted world family flow. Realignment, Selassie I know. Selassie I know. A story Ethiopian from the get-go, to the western, from the southern to the east. Northeastern Tabla Mountains astounding. Show it to the world topographies. Contingents on white camels, long shadow. Also Ethiopian noblemen on white steeds. World press consent misrepresented them banditti. King Selassie, I keep the link their ancestor trees. Adapt a result of his excellency. Yeah. Arrogancy national, running from their grandpapa. Ethiopia is in your roots from time. King Selassie, I am alongside of Mama Mega. Welcome share in your legacy now. Who stole their liberty to museums to show? So don't antagonize for the world unknown. An interrupted world family flow. Realignment, Selassie I know. Selassie I know. Which is not nostalgia to I. It's Almighty Arda Rastafari. The aesthetics of his children to design. When the one heart is ingrained into one mind. As the creations of their heart testify. Who them? Lion in the front line. Assisting with the creative all time. She enhances her household trinity every time. Every time, every time. Running from their grandpapa. Ethiopia is in your root from time. King Selassie, I am alongside of Mama Mega. Welcome sharing of your legacy now. Who stole the liberty to museums to show? So don't antagonize for the world unknown. An interrupted world family flow. Realignment, Selassie I know. A velvet revolution, an open fighting rebellion. Pop culture overrule them all just so. The thoughts and the habits of the world youth. Social taboo, shattering multi-market venture capitalistic. The buckiness an image to which all compelled to lose. And you're a weapon how desire turned to lose. And turned into a pillar of salt in another boot. Just shatter them, sister, they love thief in them ivory tower. Rastaka in a water. When the vibes touch you know if it's cold or warm or what. Tell them no bother come in a subtlety, no come in a serpenta. Big dust and the still a see a heal a crusher. It's a goodness live it in mind gather in a. Not in a Rasta people business bout ya ja. Everything would have done dead in a Old Testament law. So if enough done a thing Rasta cannot partake. They try to take away from the likenesses of Jah. As the cancellation and their bands cross the equator. The world government and them a pump up them one terror. But the one self-knowledge of deeds is a shriek in this area. As I hear you great and a cool and abundant sensimilia. Clouds ascending on two sides of the lion jaw. In a distrust which can love and need a mother and a father. Who else ya? Them a go mash up your liver. And it easier them need is a thought interjector. People soul and energy them fighting for. The basement and humiliation is a military tactical agenda. Walk up in a hand feeling the magnificence of Rasta. Turn the crystalline ice socket liquid in a gold amber. We blister with the evil is sensimilia. Them interrupting walk just a moment with the emperor. Over the highest quality of can marijuana. And aware how much is the laugh them talent and clap. Them a seek for meditation in a the breeder. Who said that? What they want, I Rasta man, they are the bun down, I sense Emilia, I they are the whole of ancient, see I Rasta, I am see it. I am Rasta, I am not sugar, I am Rasta, I am not Them a for peace Bantan and Ricky. I come be sing it in a know, in a know. I come be dub it in a know, in a know. Establish in the earth, beauty in dominion. Establish in the ones, the doing ones. See that's the Rastafari keep. The living ones in a know, in a know. From learn of it, trash it in a from Chris, fresh fly and neat. From ancient, then grow up juggling in the streets. It's the conversion when Rastafari reveal where I sing man in a know I come to sing it in a know Rasta never to bow, neither to kneel before Gaga Magog, Ethiopian sunburn and peel. The first ones, the maker of the sun. Jah was in the world as the son of the sun, a 60 full arena of carbon atom. Darkness comprehended it not. How he came from, he came unto his own. His own received him not. In a know, in a know. Sing out in a know, in a know. Provoke it to anger a lot and discourage a lot. As regardless how we rule, Pantag and he reign forever. Selassie Isaiah chapter 3 and the parallel in opinion. You hear, read it for yourself, you see it. Steady your split pan. Gritty cutting edge prophecies. In a know, I come to sing it in a know. In a know, I come to chat out in a know. In a know, the parchment of soul, no sweet. If it burned out, if it burned out, Selassie I rain upon the parch and the heat. With thunderous waters, fresh and inland. Solomon was anointed and crowned in the Nile River in Gihon. David his father decreed over Israel and Judah you see it. Ethiopians in a know, in a know, in a know. I come to chat out in a know, in a know. I sing out in a know, in a know. World bloodshed in a know. Over the covering of the woman. From tear the veil of Isis they see African woman. She's sitting in a caravan of ambush and invasion. From then again, from now on again, it was Rahab who showed them in a know. Sing out in a know, in a know. I come to chant out in a know, in a know. Tell the people sing it in a know, live it in a know. Selassie I in a know, in a know. It's a reminder. Oh, them a call it Mexican and America. Oh, them mention winds and I call them after Santa Ana. If David Crockett and the Alamo them remember. Immigrant fighting for land in a Mexico was Texas Ranger. Who Who seated in the shadow of 1 century mass transfer? Dog in a unfortunate circumstances they didn't feel for. Disaster compelled total strangers to work together, yeah. Empathy and sympathy for survival, human a call for. Well off and poor together, just huddle up for safety and to fend for. Influence and affluence in mass emergency, forget what. Flee from the area, no remember no strata. Owner with insurance is a different from a renter. Oh, Jaja bless the innocent heart, no make this day go Setina. Yes, she was a do your best, you're my child, kind of a daughter. Yes, he is a work your hands to the bone, kind of carpenter. Forgiveness in a Nineveh, it was not so in a Sodoma and Gomorrah. Hardness of heart is them logo insignia. Bombastically nature balance out the matter, yeah. Rasta tell them it's not facetious, it's a reminder. When people feel the people and run go volunteer go pitina. Crowded condition, what adjustment in between. The whole range of emotion in the speech of corresponder. Shortage of assets was the fear of the commander. Overextensions into remote battle area. Variance and probability, anything can happen, just did ya. Hold them together, the power of good from danger. All when the wicked nation of the feel perceive what cruel harsh condition other people might have feel it. Fusion of culture is inevitable in owner of the orchard and the vineyard need labor. Man in the time of the judges before kings was Rasta. A split for the prayer where Rasta man a meditate for. Industrial hemp and also the cannabis breeder. Fighting prohibition against the farmer mental healer. Tell them it's not facetious, is a reminder. Tell them it's nothing facetious, is a reminder. Hey, Whoa, them a call it Mexican and America. Whoa, them a mention Wilson, I call them after Santa Ana. If David Crockett and the Alamo, them remember. Immigrant fighting for land in Mexico was Texas Ranger. Who seated in the chart of 1 century mass transfer. Dark in unfortunate circumstances, them say them feel for. Disaster compelling total strangers we work together. Empathy and sympathy for survival, human a call for. Well off and poor together, just huddle up for safety and to fend for. Influence and affluence in a mass emergency, forget what. Flee from the area, no remember no strata. A owner with insurance is a different from a renter. Oh, what a bless the innocent heart, no make this beer go Setina. Yes, she was a do your best from a child, kind of a daughter. Yes, he is a work his hands to the bone, kind of a carpenter. Forgiveness in a Nineveh, it was not so in a Sodoma and Gomorrah. Hardness of heart is them logo insignia. Rastafari liberty for as long as I know. From early so as he speak the solution. Now everything we just show it and now the whole world stand before it in the need for international relation. Like the same ancient story of same one Babylon, everyone will speak and none can overstand. Now they're trying to return to before Babylon, when the language was one. A help is a language of one. The smile is a language of one. A melody and all can be felt by everyone. The whole thing of water and vibration. Vibration. A future in the rising sun. Oh yeah. I see a fiscal bill out of a hoax. Oh yeah. Consolidation of wealth to the few. Oh yeah. A country corporation with conglomerate share. It's from a vacation spot, boardroom armchair. That presidents receive their orders, you hear. And prime ministers and kings beware out there. The overthrow of countries over currency. Feeling helpless, but they can't do nothing but prayer. Nothing but prayer. Navigate Rasta concentration, energy to goodness sake. From any plutonium, uranium and yellow cake. Bob said for atomic energy, have no fear. Them start out drinking a beer, hunting a beer. The highest technology can't erase their care. Frustration to the most call no one there. Regardless of the features of the phone to your ear. Phone to your ear, phone to your ear. I'll be living Rastafari liberty for as long as I know. From early Selassie speak the solution. Now everything will just show it. Now the whole world has stand before it. No need for international relations. Like the same ancient story of the same one Babylon. Everyone speak and none can overstand now. Now them trying to return to before Babylon when language was one. A help is a language of one. A smile is a language of one. A melody and all can be felt by everyone. The whole thing of water and vibration. Vibration, vibration. Yeah. The Federal Reserve has private owners for years. And stocks and bonds sound like military gear. They come confiscate ghetto man hardware. Deny the poverty, how to earn a share. Illegal and immoral means are enhanced. When people straight off the bat, now go stand a chance. Disqualified by systems of nonchalance. Disqualified by circumstance and nuance. Enough chalk outlined by the bag and ambulance. Leaders natural resource limitation plan. Global warming and the fossil fuel emission. Not to mention population explosion. Well, who have the birth rate decline among nations? And don't teach African for the blood infusion. The gunshot in the veins of a heat is strong. King Selassie I rule it in a Mount Zion. From Valhalla to the abyss, the conquering lion. Conquering lion. I'll be living Rastafari liberty for as long as I know. From early Selassie speak the solution. Now everything we just show it. Now the whole world stand before it in a need for international relations. Like the same ancient story of the same one Babylon. Everyone has speak and none can overstand. Now they're trying to return to before Babylon. Yeah, when language was one. A help is a language of one. A smile is a language of one. A melody and all can be felt by everyone. The whole thing of water and vibration. 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 A vibration. Better do good. Whoever overs, better do good. Time of the quickening, better do good. Just like you should. Like you should. Just like you should. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Retro and explain to speech what you mean. If another tyrant, them a gaga come up on the scene. Pushing you to escalate rhetoric before you come anywhere near reach. Anywhere near reach. Yeah. Well, don't go utter blood in the way and see. Shortage and crisis also be unexpectedly. Well, some value preparation more than hope and dream. Like if of them controlling the currents of the deep. Grass them no eat no bloody mouth of the sheep. Grass them a eat as horses known for speed. Face muscle tension of the bulls running the street. Grass them a eat feel lick down everything spleen. Rastafari chariot I kingship is in. Level is speech. Noblest speech, them wrong criteria dilating the bleed. Speaking you of leaders hypothetical to kill, following the example of the evangelists. Whole modus operandi of this man go quick. They will speak that just to demonstrate articulate quick wit, speaking to demonstrate war resoluteness. Vengeance is my set, the Lord of liver. Better do good, whoever win ya. Better do good, whoever overs. Better do good. Time of the quickening, better do good. Better do good like you should. Hey, where you woulda do, how you woulda gone if this or that happened? This is the question for all chosen. From the power button position and vain imagining. Oh Jah Almighty, I trust the Almighty King. Vain glorious ambition have been overdone with it. Coming with persistence, walking with insist. Come get your meditation out of the whole poison grip. Let your heart spring with the righteousness. Every diverse individual rebelliousness, until nothing can be done harmonious in a hit. People is what make up world free market. Supply for the demand, drop out the bottom bucket. Unfriendliness, para and distorted logic. Battles of the Rig Veda inspire scientists. Have a spacecraft, battles of the ancient Brit. Directing their techno-creativeness, which part Assyria in the Bible in the timeline sit. Looking for the shoes of the ancients to fit. Physiological in the puzzle by characteristic. The ticks. Whoever win ya, whoever win ya, better do good. Whoever overs, better do good. Time of the quickening, better do good. Just like you should, better do good. Hey, hey. Ras people, hey. Ras people. Unbroken blood transfusion, ancient the traveler. And then they make it until you're so with the shade intact. Looking to hide the I see for the things we lack. Things of spirit and habit that keep on now all us. The book of coming forth by day in the reenact. And this time is not take 5, is shade to black. Bob said don't fear the matter, make it can't turn back the clock. With the joy of heart and spirit, a lot I got. A lot, yeah. Got them wondering now who is out to get what? Who is out to get who? Got them in the fret fear. When really things shouldn't have to be so neither either. Things tight and economics up ya in the scrambler. Forward to rooting things where Rasta man a speech ya. When the pendulum magnetic current swing ya ja. In the pride ya over the blood flow out of Africa. Let there be temperance and balance to be seen in as we have homogeneous atrocities to consider as if we too good to be keeping company with that. When every national crisis happen the same or similar. Garments of distress in a ghetto worldwide for that. When the taxation thief your food right straight out your pot. What them dealing with advancement of the world to what? Them have the know-how just the worker get the contract act. Unknown terrain and what a whole all transaction back. Until the whole money can manufacture cut into that. Waiting till your name patent with an unknown market lock. Speculator towards the 10 times the word of that. Old people selling where they don't know the value not. Say no dumb the people and how cheap the land they got. With the eye towards development into what? From them take away everything, Jah know and bring way, yeah. By market demands the future is Mama Africa. Over regulation and restriction, over killing. The same country they said they designed not to be like that. So them people are speculators and not vocation. The whole I wanna be honest about the scene, yeah. You come feel live good, not be exploit the people, yeah. And bring the think tank to the best good of all in. What solution I got to about the lawless state of the law? Burning tire in a tenement divide bad. From the non-cryptic speech of body language law. How the vibes of the street have a redeeming. Even while nature have a thou shall not law. From the impact of the stag and them a antler. Signal infringement in the area, see answer. Say the law have gone higher than tooth and a claw. Mussolini use the law of tooth and claw. Only thing now is a lion that they run up in with first rights and just cause say overpower. Please. That Rasta have a distinct as skankia akya. Another hand with a yabba unique and peculiar. Upon the interest level by your physical in a host of foreign countries in remote area. None of them are out of judge's speech in a magnetic Canada. Don't see there is bother in a while nature without no commandment table right pan top. From all we're guilty of transgression pay quickly. From the code of Hammurabi and to Kishuma. The ethical code of the human is the emperor. Commit ran down like a river out of Ethiopia. Now you have it right, the son of precede father. Hezekiah king of Judah bring down the Nile on the west side of Gaza. And the present authority is nomadic and later. But the galactic spore of genome still member. Demonstrating highly splendor into physical. And have regard all generation and to that. Hey, God's people, I'm best on the God wise on the original war. Sound like Japanese, them are African, Angora and Surinamese, them are African, and when the same hunger hit you, from the head to the toe, what not in the world? I guess the whole of them don't know what people in a day-to-day needs in a all-time flow. Them bubble force feel now go block the blow and soul in the waters of life. Rastafari take the war and roll, take the war and roll, and roll. From house number reveal outside the door, we'll storm, bring everyone out and let them know. Nothing go on soft, don't treat people so. In the day of need, I watch them know. When the troublings of affluence, security, society look like back to the wilds and so. Look like back to the wilds and so. Careless as soon as it passes. Atlantis reach to the heights of love, decadence and overload, shortage and overload, courtesy in the road is valued much more when fear is rampant out in the road. Hey, how generation for high-tension feels a war. When nothing feels safe and sure, that's when they want them to make a more. And what the boys ever have in store I am the ragamuffin and so it was well agreed where each other go and offer everything you ever know. Yeah, but just to be safe and so, it wants to be safe and so, and so.